Olwatch. Here he comes, Olwatch. Dazzling his way through. Bobosi. Up front away. Could be a quick chance in here. And then they collect. Slowly by slowly. Galiwango. Dropping ball in the forbidden area. Just flipped up and good play there from Kahanda. Tiff goes away for a throw. Olwatch. Bobosi. Olwatch again. Driving that ball, headed away perfectly by Namaisi. Kataka win possession. Good flicking by Onyai. It's collected well at the midfield. Will be a free kick according to the referee right in front of him. This free kick has been awarded. And the CEO of the club, Nandala Nasur, was the footballer, was actually brought down. It's the beauty about these teams. You actually have the CEO also playing alongside you. So you have to impress to the fullest because the CEO indeed is watching. Nandala. Slipped away there by Kazitanua. Collected by Mukisa. Was a call for the handball. Flowed away there by Hadid Luwalida. Kalisa. It's Milton Kalisa. Flick back into play. So dazzling away. Very good skills. Perfect play by Swamado Kur. He's actually been very outstanding. The 20-year-old footballer. Recently finished his senior 6. Coach told over there he's been with Kataka for a very long time. At one time did leave Kataka to go down and coach with Mbale Heroes. Did leave Mbale Heroes and came back to Kataka. Coach told her. It's away by Mulundo. Yunus stolen away. Namaisi. The referee I think has awarded the throw here to the Vipers, so it will be throw-in. Galiwango. It's Galiwango yet again. Long ball from Galiwango. Trying to open up on play. The chess is on in here. But unfortunately, Yiga Najib just cannot get that ball. The 19-year-old footballer, Yiga Najib, also did begin his career very well at the St. Mary's Stadium in Chitende. Yiga Najib. And Kasibante looking to get on with this ball here. Kasibante. Wandega. It's poor communication, I have to admit. Actually, it's Namaisi, jersey number 2. Oh, he's feeling the aftermath of that right there. It's very painful. Yiga Najib doesn't look very, very comfortable, I have to admit. Yiga Najib. It's a very big clearance from Kizito. Odongo. Back to Kasibante. Long ball from Kasibante. Further forward in here. Collected by Nandala. And swept away by Namaisi. It's a battle for the ball right in the middle of the game here. Namaisi. Nandala. Good play from Kizito Noah. At the center. Easy does it for Nasur. Stolen by Yiga Najib Odongo. Yiga. Najib Yiga. That's a very good through pass here. Yunus Sentamu, and he strikes well. Boy! The Kasese assassin never stops. 3 goals in 3 matches. Yunus Sentamu in the Uganda Cup. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He never stops, Yunus Sentamu. Well, the assassin from the hills of Kasese. Surely, very much sharp in here. Vipers leading by 1-0. And it's the usual suspect. Yunus Sentamu. Look at that pass. Beautiful, beautiful dealt by Yunus. That's a calm finish. The pass execute Yiga Najib. And the finish from the assassin. Look at that for pass, and look at that for finish. Najib combining and Yunus finishing. Sharp like a razor and stings like a bee. Yunus Sentamu. Kataka need to do more chasing in this match if they're to come back in this. Ball is farther forward. Trying to fight their way through Odongo. At the midfield now, the pack is on. Bozi Aziz can't get through. Yiga Najib yet again. Oh, the goalkeeper fumbles, and he does well this time. Good play there from Kasibante Edward. Vipers looking sharp. Decent. Bobosi trying to look for more, trying to open up all there is to open up in this match. Looks like the referee has awarded a throw in here to the Vipers. Good start for the Vipers, very, very good start in this. Kaliwanga, Siraji, Kahanda. Nice play there from Wandeka. Kasibante. Another moving here. Milton Kalisa. Stolen away. Given away for a throw. Wandeka Hassan, 24-year-old footballer, student of the Islamic University in Uganda down in Mbale. He's doing very well at the throw shall be brought in by Kahanda Tif. Najib. Kobosi. Stolen away by Odongo Francis. Oh, nice play from Odongo. Good skills there from the 27-year-old captain Odongo. Currently replacing Peter Lusimbula, who actually picked up a long-term injury. That's the reason as why he's not in this match, Peter. And Odongo coming in to play for them. He has actually played almost every match for Kataka Odongo. Oh, here comes a chance for Okur. Doing very well, but swept away perfectly by Halid. Well, watch. Wandeka. Back to Edward Kasibante. Some play here by Kataka, but nothing yielding in there. It's going to be a throw now to the Vipers. And Bobble Watch. Very young footballer here, Bobble Watch. He's very fast Uganda Cup march in here. Bobosi. Oh, good skills from Byaruhanga. Just listen to the crowd loving that. Whenever he actually gets the ball, Bobosi, Byaruhanga, they'll be loving that. Anukani, Siraji, Halid. Oh, flicking nice. Good skills there and could be in trouble. Nombozi Aziz, well, getting a word from the referee. Poor control there from Aziz and getting a warning from the referee. But look at this for skill, perfect play. Good flick on. That actually makes magic on the pitch in here. Goal kick to Kataka. And Edward Kasibante shall be the one to get this ball further forward. Well, for Kataka, they actually were formed in 2000. That was by the joining of some clubs. And if you do follow the history of Kataka, some footballers who used to play around the Kataka areas who actually came all the way from the Indian quarters, together with, of course, some players from Namatala, Half London, Doko, Namakwekwe. All these players actually came together and partnered up with Bukende FC boys. And that's the reason that's why they formed up Kataka. Well, for those who do not understand Uganda, Kataka is basically bare ground. It's gravel where there is no grass. Normally we say we are going to play football in Kataka, which means there is no grass on the pitch. And that's where Kataka was actually born in 2000. Well, they are nicknamed, by the way, the Lufumbi. Lufumbi actually meaning dust, which is a result of much wind blowing. When wind blows the dust, there is that dust that actually comes up when actually there is a lot of wind. Now that is the meaning, Lufumbi. As a throw here for the 23-year-old Kahanda Tif, looking to get this ball further forward. Also a pioneer footballer of Kataka. He's actually been with Kataka for a very long time, Kahanda Tif. Odongo. Siraji. Good play there, very, very good play. I've told it from Anukani a while ago. Kalisa. Oh, flicked in by Bobosi. Kalisa. Put away for a throw by Wandega Hassan. Well, Wandega Hassan, 24-year-old footballer, student of IU, was actually spotted by Kataka during the clan games down in Mbale. Ever since that time, he has actually been dressing them well. Well, that's a very good ball. Kalisa not there. Kalisa backtracks well. Kaliwango does. Anukani. Shot from Pobosi! Over the bar for a goal kick. But good try from Pobosi Biaruhanga. Oh, the footballer from Kisoro trying to remain very much relevant with such a strike in here. Well, FIFA football of the year. Good strike. And over the bar for a goal kick, but again, good one. Very, very good one it was. Kasibante. Kalisa. It is Kalisa yet again. Here they come again, venturing forward. Kalisa brought down. And this time there was no whistle. It's not Moziaziz. Chief. Okur scored against Paida Black Angels when we did see Kataka beat Paida Black Angels by 2-0. Okur Swamad was one of the goal scorers. They get themselves the throw. Just about 12 minutes of the game played in this. It is still 1-0 in favor of the Vipers. If you're just joining us, and Yunus Sentamo, the goal scorer. Kataka. It's going to be Namaisi Steven to actually throw this ball inside. He's only 17, that player. Namaisi is the longest thrower of the ball in Eastern Uganda. Long ball, look at that there from Namaisi. Bright Anukani. Oh, good skills from Bright. Venturing further forward, Bright Anukani. Dripping that ball further. Yiga Najib, a little bit slow that. But does appreciate the pass there. Only 19 years old, Yiga Najib has a bright future. Presented Uganda in the Under-20 African Cup of Nations, where they did reach until the finale. Lost to Ghana a couple of years ago, if you do remember. Khalid. Siraji. Khalid. Molondo. Siraji. Oh, here comes Odongo. Trying to nick that ball through, past the keeper, and good play from Mutombora. Siraj. Anukani. It's Bright Anukani. Looking sharp, but stolen away. Wandega. It's controlled fully by the CEO Nandala Nasser. Oh, they're looking good. They're looking good. Here comes Yiga Najib. Looks like the flag had gone up for the offside anyways on Yiga Najib. But again, the way Vipers get the ball and distribute this ball is very, very exquisite. Just got some little information a couple of minutes ago that the disciplinary committee has actually sat and awarded them the 3 points. They played against Toro. Well, Vipers, remember, had actually appealed that Toro had used an ineligible footballer. Today the information is coming out that the disciplinary committee has actually found Toro guilty. And the points given to the Vipers, so they increased their tally. Oh, good play from Nombo. Kizito brings down decent Galiwango. Well, trying to venture forward, but nobody available. Odongo Francis together with Nombobi in the midfield there, trying very much to get the pieces in this match. Bobble watch. Bobosi lays it through. Control here, Siraji. Mulondo. Khalid. Khalid Walida. Very, very instrumental football. Unfortunately, he has actually been very much injury prone, but he's a very good footballer. Khalid Walida, 25-year-old, by the way, product of St. Mary's Chitende, I have to admit. He's actually been with them for a very long time. Khalid Walida. Oh, here comes Tisan Galiwango. Kaliwango, if you follow this history, signed all the way from Express. There was some bit of a problem with the signing. Told to pay over 25 million Uganda shillings to Express Football Club. I'll watch Fabian. Away by Mutombora Fabian. Trying very much to get the ball in. Controlled by Nandala. The CEO does extremely well. Trying to open up on here, looking to open up on Onyai. It was a little bit been quiet in this match, really. Yiga, push. Oh, does the referee award? No. Throw to Kataka. Nandala loses possession. Siraji. Kaliwango. Dualida. Away to all watch. Karisa, venturing further. The footballer nurtured very well from Ginger. Began his career at Ginger Municipal Council and then also played for Bull and came to the Vipers, then left Vipers to go and play in Morocco. This is basically his second spell, Karisa, at the Vipers. Kaliwango. Hali. Anukani. Trying to crop that ball. Collected here by Deason. Good cross from Deason. And collected by Karisa. Spelling to drop that ball in the forbidden area. Karisa does that now. Chance for the header. It's 2. Well, looks like the flag went up. Should have been 2 for Yunus Sentamu. But he's offside. Denied by the flag, Yunus Sentamu. It should have been 2 for him. Well, there goes the flag. Remember, he scored 4 goals in the final. Yunus Sentamu. He's been so sharp this season for the Vipers, really. And if you look at him, well, he has already scored 2 goals in the league and 3 goals right now in the Uganda Cup. He has so far scored in every match he has played in the Uganda Cup. Here we go. Was he offside? By the time the ball was released, here we go. A little bit difficult to call. There's a problem here for the man himself, Halid Walida. Could have taken it a bit of a knock. And Yiga sharing a word with the assistant. I think he's not very happy about the call that was actually given for the offside on Yunus Sentamu. It's okay to continue, Halid Walida. Just come back from an injury problem, Halid. And surely he would love to remain injury-free because there is a lot of international football coming up. There is the Sekafa, there is the Chan coming up. Halid here. Long one from Halid. Again, offside. Yunus Sentamu. Oh, now look at this. It's a bit of an off-the-ball incident. And I hope the referee will actually try and sort this mess out. He's complaining. He's on the ground complaining. Could be Namaisi and Yunus Sentamu receiving a word from the referee. He's being told, I'm watching you. Be careful, I'm watching you. Come down, no more. You know, telling him stand up and play football. You okay? Stop dilly-dallying around. Away by Kizito. Kaliwango. Yunus, very good skill. Anukani. Karisa. Shot from Babosi. That would be driving away, possibly for a corner. Oh yes, it's a corner. But again, good skills from Yunus Sentamu. He's actually looking very much sharp. And Brian Anukani has also been extremely sharp today. Corner to the Venoms. Brian Anukani shall be the one to try very much and deliver this ball into the area. That's Yiga. Having a word with Namaisi. But now actually it's Wandega rather. Anukani is back to Anukani yet again. What can he do with this? Drives it well. Away it is. Recollected family. Onyai. Odongo. Nambovi. Odongo. It's away there by Wandega. Give it back to the goalkeeper, Fabien Mutumbura. Siraj. Cool. Little bit of down to Onyai with the cross yet again. It's poor. He was looking for the top corner, not getting the right. A bit of action on that one, Onyai. Well, he was actually loaned to Mbarara City and came back around January to Kataka. He's also a product of Amos College. Also did represent Uganda in the just concluded tour where the Ugandan footballers traveled to Spain to actually play a couple of friendly games under the umbrella of Fundi. Khalid. Mulondo. Oloch. Mulondo. Long ball for Mulondo here. Collected calmly at the midfield. Yiga. Bobosi. Yiga. Stolen away yet again. Good skills by Wandega Hassan. He's almost everywhere. He's keeping an eye on every move that they make there. Wandega Hassan, 24-year-old. He's there, commanding at the back, making sure that everything goes according to plan. Swept away. Hadi. Should be a foul this time on Bright Anukani. Referee awarding that. And the free kick shall be a Vipers ball. Khalid Walida will be the one looking to go further forward, trying to put the pressure on Kataka. And, there is a possibility of Kataka qualifying for the Uganda Premier League. Ceteris Peribus. So in case they can continue to venture. Oh, well, they have volley, not the best really. They're very hungry for goals. Oh, it's the media officer, Hassan Chirunda. Very smart in his suiti there, Hassan Chirunda. Also a delegate. He's not very happy coming here and losing that. Jongo and Kani. Siraji. Yiga. Yiga Najib doing well there. It's Yiga. Lays that ball through. The 1-2's not the best really with Bright Anukani. It's collected by Namaisi. It's given away in the center of the park. Siraj Anukani. Also is Disan Kaliwango. Very, very quick fit there from Disan Kaliwango. Making sure that Onyai Raymond gets a little bit confused and his free kick has been awarded. Referee wants a word here. Maybe the coach is actually being spoken to, so there is a lot of talking going on in here. Oh, you can see the frame at the center of your picture there. You realize that the coach of Vipers is not very happy with the call. Oh, such conditions, I don't know exactly if the footballers of Kataka are used to playing on artificial turf with such conditions really. Here we go. Was that offside really? Was that offside by the time that ball was swung in? Looks to me that Sentamo actually was on side by the time that ball was released. Oh, here we go. Check this out. Tight call. Very, very tight call really. Here comes a free kick. Bright Anukani straight to the goalkeeper, and he recollects that Edward Kasibante, long from Kasibante. Siraji. Bright Anukani Center Musiraj, Bobosi, Olwach. Molondo away to Khalid. Right. Khalid Walida. Trying to drive that ball further forward now. Decent Galiwango. Oh, that's not the best of crosses, you have to admit. Wasn't very much. Wasn't the best, really. I expected a decent cross there. Decent Galiwango. Wasn't the best, really, of crosses, but they continue to drum their way through in this one and enjoying their football. It's exactly what they are doing. Kalisa. Oh, very good engine, Kalisa. Up front away. Yunus Sentamu loses his bearings and recollected there by Nombovi. Cool. Krisa waiting for that ball. Kahanda Tiff striding away. Kahanda, nice running from Kahanda. Again, good shielding, very good shielding by Siraji Sentamu, but you have to give credit to the run of Kahanda Tiff, really. Hold on there. Olwach. Put out a goal kick by Nandala Nasur, the CEO of Kataka Football Club. Still very young, I have to admit. Well, Kataka, owned by both Bukedia MP Isiagi Patrick, who's also the patron and vice president of the club, and a gentleman by the names of Mafuko Latif also. Chance in here, another chance coming through, and that's a back pass. Really poor ball by Babosi Biaruhanga. You can actually see Yunus Sentamu asking why. Should have been 2-0. Should have been 2-0, really. Good ball in by Yiga. Well, you have to wonder why, really, why that did not go in. No foul according to the referee. Game continues. Okisa was the player brought down. It's Milton Kalisa. Kalisa. Lukani. So way to Kasivante. Well, Vipers founded way back in 1969 as Bunamwaya Football Club that managed to win the league 4 times. That was in 2010, 2015, 2017-18, 2019-20. One of the titles for Vipers Football Club, but when it comes down to the Uganda Cup, it's basically 2 trophies for them. The 2016-2021. They actually did make history by beating Bull Football Club 8-1 in the finale of last year at the Pupa Technical Center, if you do remember, down in Njeru. And, Sentamu scoring 4 goals in that match. Well, in the Uganda Cup this season, this is the very first time that the Vipers are playing at home. They've actually played 2 matches away. 1 match in Kabale and the other match in Gulu. Well, they've actually, estimatedly, they have traveled over 1,888 kilometers prior to this game. Onyai. Raymond Onyai goes for the shot, but it's a very poor one. And Fabian Mutumbura receiving that very well. Kalisa doing very well. Kalisa. Anukani waiting. Ooh, Yunus goes down. Just Anukani! But it's a foul according to the referee. Well, that will not be counting from Bright Anukani. Well, missed the penalty against Busoga. And wait a moment, it could be a penalty, if I'm not mistaken. The referee is being surrounded by the Kataka players. Looks like the referee has awarded a penalty. Surely would have allowed fair play. Give the goal, don't give the penalty. Looks to be a penalty. Let's wait and see if that was very, very clear. Yiga is on the ground, was the one that took the foul. Oh, here comes a yellow. To who? Penalty it is. It will be a penalty for Vipers. Here we go. Let's watch this very closely. That's the push there. And Namaisi Stephen. Well, somebody actually told me at one time that Kataka have very, very good defenders. But one footballer in Namaisi Stephen is always very, very bound at giving away a penalty in a match. And I'm not surprised. It's a penalty here. Aziz complaining with Khalid Walida. Penalty shall be awarded here. It's penalty for the Vipers. Oh, they've given away very many penalties. Kataka. But the penalty shall be taken in by Disan Galiwango. Shall be the one up against Kasibante Edward. Can he be the savior? The last time the Vipers had a penalty against Busoga, they missed it here, and that was Bright Anukani. But now it's Disan Galiwango. Here comes Disan, strikes well and misses. Well, they have surely missed back-to-back penalties at home. Vipers Soccer Club. Kasibante goes down. Cropping ball back to him. Very, very lucky. Very lucky Edward Kasibante. Well, I'm very sure the coach of Vipers has a lot to do. Try and see if he can actually sort out the issue of penalty taking. Nasu Nandala. Kalisa. I'm very sure that some of the players of Vipers would have wished the referee would have allowed the fair play and the goals starting from Bright Anukani. Aziz giving away. Yunus again going solo. Yunus Sentamu in the byline he goes, looking for the option. Just cannot get the best of it anyways. Bobosi. Anukani waiting. It's Yiga onside. Here comes Bright Anukani. Just failing to get the right angle for that ball, Bright Anukani. Oh, they're the table leaders in the Uganda Premier League, that is Vipers. Very much on top. Coming into this game, they had about 46 points. And judging from the information we had today, they could be going to 49. Boboloch. Kalisa. Oh, doing very well. Milton Kalisa picks up the foul. Not the best from Tif Kahanda, really. The free kick shall be awarded. Well, they need to settle down, Kataka. Need to settle down and try and take the game to the Vipers. By the look of things, the Vipers are the ones who have actually enjoyed most of the possession of this match. A goal, a penalty. Penalty not scored, Vipers. We have seen less of Kataka in front of goal. Onyai, Nandala, Mukisa need to stand up. Anukani is brushed away by Nobobi. It's put away for a throw. .11 minutes remaining to play before the referee brings the first 45 minutes to an end. Olwach. Obosi headed away. Recollected by Olwach. It's given away to Mulondo. Fabian. Oh, Coach Toldo won't be very happy by the look of things here, Coach Toldo. Kasibante. Oh, that was not the best of passes. Noah Kizito, 26-year-old footballer, pioneer of Kataka. Yiga Najib goes down very easily. Foul awarded. You can see the disappointment of Noah Kizito. Not very happy about that call from the center referee. was the penalty that was given. That was the goal that was disallowed and a penalty awarded. Anukani, good delivery, punched away by the keeper and recollected in here. Oh, good runnings, very good play. Oh, here they come now. Kataka looking for that equalizer. Importantly is what they're looking for. It's been a delay here from Mukisa, aka Messi. Oh, this is Messi, looking sharp. Messi keeps it on side and way to Fabian Mutombora. Aziz clipped on the heels by Sentamu, actually by Yiganaji, brother. It's free kick now to Kataka. Oh, free kick has actually been begun very quickly. Onyai. Cool. Onyai again. Dripped it back by Wandiga. Onyai does the control. Trying to take on decent Kaliwanga, who looks sharper and brighter. Decent. Kizito Nua. Bright Anukani. One pass to Yiga. Abosi Biaruhanga takes on two and does well there. Good round up. Good scooping ball, the flag remains down. Nope, it actually goes up. Well, in the Uganda Cup, Kataka only have two top scorers. That is Okur Swamad rather. Okur putting on jersey number 10 today. Then there is a player called Joel Baba. Actually beginning on the bench today, Joel Baba. Well, those two scored the goals against Paida Black Angels. It was in the round of 32, but in the round of 16, by the way, Kataka were very, very lucky. They had initially lost their game against Rushe Kerry Growers 1-0. They went on to appeal that game and they went on to win the appeal. That's why they are here. Chance up front again. Messi with a cross. Stolen away very easily by Disan Kaliwanga. Vipers had a game against Chigezi Homeboys where they managed to beat Chigezi 1-0 in Kabale. Then they had a game in Gulu where they played against Kalongo. They beat Kalongo by 3-1. Benjamin Karisa, Yiga and Sentamu were the goal scorers, and they went on to win that one by 3-1. Like I was saying before, if you're to calculate the distance from Chitende to Gulu and the distance from Gulu back to Chitende, then the distance from Chitende up to Kabale, then from Kabale back to Chitende, you actually get about 1,888 kilometers that the Vipers actually traveled to play the two matches in the Uganda Cup. That's like traveling from Kampala to Nairobi, then from Nairobi back to Kampala, and then back to Kisumu. Good play from Mulonja. Back to his goalkeeper, Fabian Mutombora. Fabian away. Odongo. Looking for Kahanda. Trying to deliver that ball further forward, and flag is up for the offside. And the man himself, Emmanuel Mukisa, first year student at UCU Mbale, top scorer of Kataka in the big league with 7 goals, by the way. Mukisa Emmanuel, aka Messi. Fabien. 5 minutes remaining to play for. Bobo, Odongo. Not the best of passes. Olwatch. Molondo. Fabian Mutombora has all the right to remain with that ball. Try and kill a couple of precious seconds. Molondo. Venturing forward, Molondo. Long ball from him. Remains like this. Vipers will be qualifying to the last 8. Bosi. It's away by Wandega. Siraj. Anukani. It's Bright Anukani. Good play. Anukani! Ball is out. But good shots and very good chance. It looks like Edward Kasibant has actually pulled up something. Does not look very comfortable there. Not yielding anything from there. It's Bright Anukani. On pro line, KCC currently playing for Vipers right now. Bright Anukani. Time for that water break here. It's not yet given, but the goalkeeper Kasibante Edward is receiving some medical attention, so they take the chance to have some bit of rehydration in there. Conditions currently here in Wakiso, not the best. It's actually very hot. Toldo giving the instructions. Oh, that was the penalty. And that was the good goalkeeping from the goalkeeper Kasibante Edward, trying to keep Kataka back in this game. Well, allow me to take this time to say hello to all those watching the game live in Mbale. And the word for me is Oriena. Hopefully you'll be able to enjoy more, just in case Kataka comes back into this. But the Vipers look very comfortable with the way they are currently handling their business here. And Edward Kasibante stretching away. Well, if you look at Kataka, they've actually played at all levels of the Uganda men football besides the Super League. They've actually been at the 5th Division, 4th Division, Mini League, Super Mini League 3 times, the Regional League in 2016-17 when they were promoted, and then the Big League where they're currently playing right now. So they've played in all levels of Ugandan football, Kataka. Well, they are number 3, by the way, on the table of the Big League with 29 points from 16 matches played, and they have a game in hand. Kataka. Before this match, they played to a 1-1 draw with Mida. It was a match that was played in Tororo in what we call the Eastern Derby. Get away. Onyai loses possession. Galiwango Deason trying to drop that ball inside, but not the best really. And just goes over the bar for a goal kick. Well, Cesar Manzoki on the bench today. Hopefully he will be coming back in the second half. Cesar Manzoki scored 7 goals last season. Finding it very difficult, by the way, to score in this season is Uganda Cup Cesar Manzoki. Beginning on the bench today. Stephen Namaisi. It's a very poor ball really from Stephen Namaisi, and the center referee has added 2 minutes. Shall be playing 2 minutes. Much there's still hopping around Namaisi. Stephen Odongo. Long from Nomobi, trying to open up on Mukisa Emmanuel, and Olwatch does well. Olwatch, Yunus Sentamu, Obosi, Olwatch, stolen away there by Emmanuel Mukisa. Well, across the lines will be a throw here to Vipers, and Olwatch Bob shall be the one to put that ball further forward. Sentamu, throw to Kataka. While Kataka have scored 28 goals in the big league, conceding only 15 goals from the 16 matches they have played. And their next game will be against Calvary at home on the 31st of March. Because there will be that international break coming up very shortly, or the Uganda Cranes will be traveling to play a tournament away. The Cranes are currently down in residential training. Yunus. Throw to Vipers. It's about 9 seconds remaining before the center referee blows the whistle for the first 45. The throw shall be brought in by Bubble Watch. Well, there you go. The center referee blows the whistle to bring the first 45 minutes to an end. It's been a mouth-watering one. We really purely dominated by the Vipers in there. They are the ones leading by 1-0. The goal from that man, Yunus Sentamu. Well, his goal is the one separating the two sides here. Sentamu, 3 goals already in the Uganda Cup. Currently the top scorer of the Uganda Cup. And he'll be trying very much to chase them on and try and get more in this one. But currently, you have to give it also to Kataka Football Club, not easily intimidated by the playing conditions and the harshness of the weather today. They tried very much to give 100% in the game, but they are still chasing. And the Lupumbi still not very hot enough for the Viper. And the Viper should be very much excited with the lead they have at the first 45. So we go for the break at the broadcast house. And when we come back from the break, it will be the next 45 here between Vipers and Kataka. Just don't go away.
Where it's still for the host team, Vipers SC1, a sumptuous pass by Najib Biga to feed the Yunus Sentamu for that goal. Najib Biga makes football look easy. Fifi and Michael, you are in-house. I think you will agree with me that this young man, that it was very sumptuous.
Yeah, Vipers.
Sumptuous is usually about meals,
yeah.
But
you can relate it. No, football can adopt any language if you want to really describe
football
something.
And love, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I get you, but anyhow, when we go to the game, if you talk of Najib, Vipers has always had those players each season. Yeah. The problem has always been about consistency, because they have always been those players that would pick out. Last season it was Bobos. There was a time it was Milton Kalisa, but you know,
Watambala at one time lit up that's
and you know, he always got into McKinney-Street's team.
Not forgetting Zaga.
Frank Zaga, of course, is returning as any other player. So when you talk of Najib, composed in the midfield and work being cut out by Siraj, who is trying to block anyone who is standing in a stumbling block, so they can easily pass the ball to Brighton Kani, who is proved to be so wasteful. At one time, his former manager or coach, Mujibu Kasule, did tell us that he's the only typical number 10 Uganda could have at the moment, and I believe that is how Dr. Lawrence Munindo managed to get him. But you realize he would be the one taking penalties for Vipers. But again, today they have a different penalty.
That is the goal on your screen, Fifi, as the slow-mo will return. That was sumptuous.
It was a very good pass.
But of course, there was work still to do by Yunus Sentamu. How prolific he is. He knew exactly what to do, and I think that was a very, very good goal.
He hesitated to shoot, realizing that the keeper had already come in front. Then he had to shoot in an empty net. I believe that takes a brilliant strike, and that is what he does. Good for them to put them ahead. Vipers should have had more, but you think they have failed. The penalty, it is now headache for the coach. They missed a penalty in the Busoga game, Brighton Kani. Today, Dishan Galiwang is done that missed. So they have to sort out that problem, because sometimes the penalties give you goals to give you comfort. At 2-0, you'd think Vipers is okay to come back in the second half, but now the team under pressure, because Kataka feels they can equalize.
Okay, was it penalty, Michael Senfumalu Wandaga?
Yes, it was penalty, because when you look at the centre back for the Kataka side, that is Aziz, he was he was so stubborn in there, and he didn't do exactly what he had to do, blocking that cross coming in from Milton Kalisa. What he did exactly was knock out Yunus Sentamu and probably hence cause a penalty. But I love the goalkeeping prowess of Kasivante, the goalkeeper who is making sure that the Kataka side doesn't trail with a couple of goals in there.
Yeah.
He managed to save a penalty. He has made a couple of saves from very many shots. I saw Yunus Sentamu shooting a shot that I also cannot take in a position like he got. And the same applies to Bobos Biaruhanga. He has not been the Bobos I feel I should be in this one. So the Vipers players haven't had that attitude and body language that I need to see onto the pitch. So coming into the second half, I really want to see them come up with great attitude. The likes of Anukani in there, Najibiga and Bobos are leaving the donkey work for Siraja Sentamu in that midfield. Otherwise, if at all they were all into this one, 100%, we would have seen Vipers leading almost 3-0 at the moment.
Fifi, we've watched many cup games. Cup games are usually not played the same momentum, same tempo as maybe the league. I don't know why.
Yeah,
tactically.
I believe probably teams think it's a one-off, or more so if it is over one leg. I realize that, they can come up for something, because you beat a team, that means that they are out. So most of the time they psych and prepare, and most of the time they know that we are going against a favorite. So you put everything, you give everything you have at the moment. That is why we have that. Kataka have not been a bad side. When you look, Okuru and Aziz coming in, Aziz is he's huge, gigantic. You can say he's been scaring off opponents. At one time, he went to the referee, I think when he awarded a penalty. You'd think he would try to scare, imposing himself with that physical appearance. But they have also been okay and organized a bit. After conceding the goal, you realize that they were forcing Vipers backwards, not allowing them to attack them consistently. They also had some good chances, but their finishing has been very poor. The player you talked about, Mukisa Messi, he's gotten chances to run through the opponents, but they are finishing because like you said, my brother Luandaga, there was 2 baby shots coming from them. One was just like giving a keeper. I know you love the goal, but again,
I love the pass.
Don't Bans then take offense. Again, Khalid has been okay in defense, not allowing. Of course, Siraja Sentam does most of the hard work, not allowing them to be penetrated easily. But when Khalid and Livingstone Mulondo Sifo are called to work, they have also been able to stop Kataka, because Kataka, I don't remember them having that dangerous pass in the box or creativity that would cause havoc for the Venoms.
Yeah, it's the round of 16. In case you've just joined us, UBC, you're watching, and we are the partners with the Federation of Uganda Football Associations to ensure that this comes to you live, and it's just the start of this round of 16. Tomorrow, we shall go to the Philip Omondi where Police plays Mbare Heroes. Then on Monday, we shall go to Wakiso at Chabagu Stadium where Wakiso Giants will play UPDF. Then on a Tuesday, please tell a friend that it's going to be Express FC against Sports Club Villa. But it's a round of 32 game. Previously, Villa players were out of the country. When they returned, meant to play a round of 64, they were involved in a bloody accident in Nigeria. That's why that tie has been pushed further and postponed many times. But now it's going to arrive on a Tuesday. Where you were at, just leave it there up to Tuesday, because that is going to be mouth-watering. As
you go to Michael, one thing I forgot, the game delayed to kick off about a few minutes.
I don't know why.
Because
about
5. Because Kataka apparently didn't want to go into the pitch without their manager. That is one form of disorganization. When you come in for a match, let the manager take care of himself as you go into the team, because you never know what sanctions could come up. I saw the Vipers coach very angry with that, because for a team that has psyched up already with the attitude of the game, and then the others are not coming on. That is what I think why they were beaten. An early goal, because warming up, you get out of frame the moment you lose concentration for a few minutes.
And especially, I've told you in the past, Fifi, I've told you and Michael, both on set for Ugandans to listen to us, and either or in the corridors of Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, that when you're playing a team that comes from Chitende, I've told you about Bengo in the past.
Yes.
What I used to tell players that were disturbing St. Mary's Kitende in the Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Head President Agambia Akwetaga next term. The player gets disorganized. So you don't have to disorganize yourself at all. You've got to focus on the game of football.
They don't really did that to Mandela. Mandela didn't want to know. He said, I'll see him after 90 minutes.
Okay. Michael, minus change of manpower, what can the Portuguese and Brazilian do to get the second goal that surely will put them into the next round of football?
I feel they've used great tactics mistakes in the first half, because I've always seen Khalid and Livingstone Murondo making those long balls for Yunus Sentamu to take on the back line of Kataka, and I think it has really worked out very well for them. But what is really lacking is it is either they take off the young lad in Anukani and introduce Watambala for the pace, because I haven't even seen enough of Milton Kalisa, and I thought he would be one of those pacey players that would disorganize the backline of the Kataka side. But I haven't seen enough of Milton Kalisa, meaning that we either need a Watambala or a Muchorezi. Remember, in the previous game, Muchorezi had a great performance, having scored a goal, and hence also getting back to the scoring prowess. So I feel we need to see a few changes in that midfield, but the long ball situations should also be worked upon, because Livingstone Morondo and Khalid Rualiwa have tried their level best, but they're not giving us those Van Dijk-like passes, because whenever you try to go for such a tactic of the long ball situation, you need to have a player that will give you the pass that you exactly need to see. I've seen Yunus Sentamu trying to be lively, but I think his combination with Manzoki is something he's used to. So he feels without Manzoki, he cannot deliver enough. So could be something very nice if at all the coach introduces Manzoki and we get to see another 8-goal Maulin like Vipers usually do.
Yeah, it's the round of 16. Nigeria is complete by many fixtures. There are a couple of fixtures I've told you about that will come to UBC later, but there's Boma against Tipsa. I don't know whether you've got any information about that, because it kicked off small, I think, in fact, on time in Kitara.
It was 0-0.
It was
so I don't know if,
0-0.
Yeah.
So there are other fixtures that will come up at this round of football that will climax on the 3rd of April. There is Maroons against Indeje. Onduparaka, I've told you, Express. Onduparaka plays either Express or Sports Club Villa. Then there is Solitilo Bright Stars against the Bull. Mbara City against Iganga Young. Fifi.
Yeah.
Kataka, I'm going to come back into this game.
Yeah,
yes, it's you may think it's a David versus Goliath, but it's a Uganda Cup knockout game where we saw Bright Stars eject the mighty KCCA.
Yeah, we remember that. Marvin Youngman.
Yeah,
he had a call to the national team for that.
I want to understand Marvin Youngman's surname.
Yeah.
Because Marvin is
Christian like.
Yes,
but
and
Joseph.
Then Joseph. You have to sit down and ask Arua Hira and Onduparaka to give you names, because they also told Harashidi. You will not find their surnames like you want to. Kataka have a Derek, they have Wide and Wakuru on the bench that can come in and change the game, because their problem has been the finishing. You realize that in the midfield they have been trying. They know you cannot outplay Vipers with that class of players. Siraje will be that player that will foul and the rest will come for the clean work. So another player brought on, like we said, the Muchorezi, who wanted to go away on loan to Wakiso, but now the coach gives him chance and he's proven himself. Could be coming on. He talked about Karimu Watambala still also in the midfield, and even they have a prolific striker who proved himself last time out in the Uganda Cup. Like you said, for me, Kataka against Vipers has been better than Vipers Bull. You remember Vipers Bull? We already had very many goals at this point.
But I think but let's pay a Bull. They were going through a lot. There was a transition. Many players had moved on. Many of these guys were coming in.
You're right.
Please, we apologize to you, Bull.
Vipers were psyched up.
Vipers were psyched.
Issa Abidi, I remember he had told them, he can manage to, because he had beaten Express at the semi-final level. But going to Kataka, like I said, all their problem now is trying to get the equalizer. Can they? Because the moment they allow Vipers to get a second, then it will be game done for them. Then the other thing, they need to actually maintain, they should calm down a bit, because realize for every decision, they were attacking the referee. At one point, even if it's not the right one, you don't have that right. You as a player, do what you can. The team will petition if the decisions are not right. But as a team, they were getting angry, boiling at some moments, which I need against the Venoms. They're always favorites. And worst of all, they're at home. That is at Chitende. Everyone is watching. The big man is watching. They would want to bring their A game, all the players. So what you have to do is calm down, look for those loopholes. Because Vipers, you would see there's a time Motombora, when he's under pressure, he's normally going in for the long balls. Pick them. You cannot outplay Vipers. Go for the counter-attacks. Or try to form Messi. Try to dribble and see if you can
take
get
on
a
men.
penalty.
And you know, I think there is the element of surprise. plays a big part in football. When you play a team that is much mightier than you, like in all due respect to Kataka, Vipers is much mightier than them.
Absolutely.
And if you play such guys, if you take the ball to say a Siraje Sentamu in the middle of the park, tell you what, he will foul you once, he'll get a yellow card, and he will fear again coming back to you, and you'll get the leeway. But talk that man, Siraje Sentamu, you'll
Yes.
love him in piles.
Yes, because I've seen him anchor in the game of football for the last 10 or 15 years. I've always followed Siraje Sentamu, and I love the fact that he's another Harry Maguire when it comes to the issue of playing football, game in, game out. He's always there for team selection, and I really think he's one of those players that the coach starts with whenever he's selecting his squad to start. But I love the fact that Robertinho has not taken anything for granted. If at all he starts Motombora in goal, then you get to see a Hari Duduariwa in the centre back, not forgetting Siraje Sentamu and Yunus Sentamu. It means he feels that Kataka could be one of those sides that are going to be a little bit stubborn. But I feel he needs to introduce either Mosei Dan Serunkuma or Manzoki to play alongside Yunus Sentamu and probably make work easy in that offensive area.
They are coming back. Burns, I would love Sentamu in all aspects. The only bad part about him, for me, is that remorse part. Sentamu fouls and never picks up the opponent or pats them at the back to say, I've done this. So at the moment, you think Vipers have got all it takes to go to the next stage.
And even that Kataka come back into this and it's 1-1 after normal time, there will be penalties. In case it ends the way it is, or even better for the home side, then expect better goals. The guys have called for Muchurezi in the studio here I'm talking about, and they're Muchurezi. The Brazilian and Portuguese have decided to bring him on. Let Pito Tai start there.
And all the shots of for Muchurezi. Those out Siraje Sentamu and all the shots of the team Ala Kaiwa.
Second half underway. A couple of substitutions made by the Vipers. Two to be precise. Kaiwa together with the Paul Muchurezi all coming in. Play the remainder of the 45 here as Vipers Football Club are looking to do more chasing and bring in some more experience into this match. Backtrack. Fabian Mutombora. Khalid. Mucheres. Khalid Wadira yet again. Trying very much to venture further forward. Trying to look for more options. Fortunately, they cannot get that, and that just goes as far as Namaisi. Recollected. Anukani. Najib. Let it ball further to Bright Anukani. Oh, takes a slight dip. Looks to be a corner. Fans not very happy about that call, really. Could have taken the back of Noah Kizito, who's actually still on the ground, and you can actually see that at the center. Noah Kizito having a word with the referee. Well, just reminding you, by the way, Vipers Football Club have actually failed to score 3 penalties here, back-to-back. Brightsters, Busoka, now Kataka. Oh, they need a lot. Anukani, chance. He's gliding wide over the bar there. Good run for Bobosi, trying to look for a goal this season in the Uganda Cup. Still yet to get it, but hopefully we'll be able to get that later. By Kasibante. Odongo does well, but The ball just goes as far as a throw here to the Vipers. Kaiwa beginning to Ali Mulondo. Halid Lualida. Bobosi waiting for the ball now. Here comes Deason. Eager. Long from Eager Najib up front. Kalisa not getting. Kaiwa. Oh, good running from Alan. Looking for that option. Jerezi waiting. Not getting Alan. Goes solo. Oh, that's a poor ball. But actually kept on play, and finally that ball just crosses the line for a goal kick. Well, you have to say maybe Kaiwa should have brought it quickly. It's still in the zone. Kalisa! Oh, just cannot keep it down, Milton Kalisa. Well, he saw the ball fly well. Well, the angle was slightly very tight, but really had to keep that ball down, Milton Kalisa. He's been very outstanding in the league. 6 goals already for him in the league, and 6 assists to his name in the league. And also 1 goal in the Uganda Cup. Odongo. Brighton Ukani pulled behind by Aziz Nombovi. The free kick shall be awarded to the Vipers. It's a chance here for Milton Kalisa. Look at this, really. Just needed to keep that ball down. Could have been a different result. Bobosi. Aziz. Recollected here. Mokisa Emmanuel failing to keep that ball on play. Halid. Mulondo. Kaiwa. Good running from Kaiwa. Oh, good skills from Kaiwa. Here comes Kaiwa again. Can he deliver? Oh, yes, it does. 0 passing in there. Was that a penalty uphill? But the referee waves away. But beautiful football from Kaiwa. Oh, trying to open up on Mokisa Emmanuel. Emmanuel not available. Oh, some good magic off the legs of Kaiwalan. Trying to bring the crowd to life. Bobosi. Halid. Chures. Halid Lualida yet again trying to play the 1-2s in here. And referee says the ball had actually crossed the line, to the disappointment of the fans. I think they had a different view. But actually, it's supposed to be a throw. Yes, a throw. Well, they'll be making some double substitutions too. Noah Kizito. Well, actually, it was Namaisi Stephen, the player with the longest throw. Kalisa. Kaiwa. Here comes Alan. Kalisa. Now stolen away by Kahanda. Oh, it's a solid rock in there. Hopefully this is the time that now they can make the substitutions, Kataka. Try and bring in the players that matter. Try and bring in the players who can actually chase down the score. It's only 1-0. Anything can still happen, really. Free kick. Wandega Hassan. Oh, there will be substitutions. Wait and see if we can get that moving on. 18 out, 23 in. Mbozi is out. And also the CEO, Nandala Nasur, is also out. Well, the CEO, Nandala Nasur, currently a student pursuing a bar course down at LDC. Trying very much to play for his side today, but not the best, really. Seeing his side trailing by 1-0. We'll try very much see if he can push that and that. Just the 25 is Chaze Bashir. And then jersey number 23, that was Moche Ronald. All those coming in to play the remainder of these minutes in here. Not so much information really when it comes down to the Moche. Has not played a lot of football really for Kataka. Hopefully can actually go down and try very much and impress today. Melton Kalisa. Kalisa again. Trying to strike that ball inside, not utilizing that. Bobosi. It's a poor ball. Emmanuel loses his bearings. The referee awarding him with a foul. It was actually 23 Moche Ronald who was actually brought down. Some bit of improvement with the way they carry the ball. The last couple of few minutes there, Moche Ronald. Basically for Kataka, there's been supply from two. Oh, that's Micho. He's actually just come back from the Kabaka Charagu Stadium, where Uganda actually had a game against Wakiso. That game actually ended in favor of the Cranes, beating Wakiso just a couple of minutes ago. That was very fast, by the way, for Micho to be here. Ondega. And close to Micho was Wasike. Ooh, punch away, Fabian. And even if they had a chance, that would have been counted as a goal because he actually went over the bar. And Chaze Bashir was offside. Oh, this is the closest they can come. He was offside. Chaze Bashir. Oh, good flying, really good flying from Fabian Mutomura. That's Khalid. Bryden Ukani, right at the center, delivering well. Kaiwa to the byline, drives it through well, met in here and swept away by the captain. A confirmation of the substitutions. Nandala Nasa, the CEO of Kataka, was actually replaced by Bashir Chaze. Bobosi, Molondo, and Ukani back again to Molondo. Easily cooling the tempo of the game now. Vipers trying to draw the Kataka players away from their defense, trying to invite them to collect the ball and try and leave those spaces that they can actually utilize very well. Well, they have some good players who can play the spaces. Vipers, or players like Yiga Najib have been very outstanding. Yunus Sentemu, all those can play in the spaces. And the throw for 23-year-old Tief Kahanda. Referee judging that there was a slight push on Kaiwa. Push coming in from Emmanuel Mukisa. Free kick to Vipers. Mobosi Biaruhanga looking to deliver this ball further forward in there. Mobosi. And just a couple of years back, Mobosi Biaruhanga was dreaming to play for a top team in Uganda, dreaming to play for the nation. Some of those dreams actually came very true early for Mobosi Biaruhanga, including, by the way, being voted best footballer in Uganda. It's all about hard work, consistency and passion. Muchirezi, Kalisa, Paul Muchirezi, 1-2 with Kalisa. Oh, he does well, Kalisa, and a good tackle. Very fine tackle from Hassan Wandega. Just throws his body on line. Puts the ball away for a throw here to the Vipers. He's a hard tackler there, that man. Very, very hard tackler. Look at how he throws his body here. Just jumps, launching in, drives that ball away. Good defense from the big man. Now there's a problem here because Tief Kahanda could have pulled something. Like I said before, conditions, nature of the pitch currently affecting some of these Kataka footballers really. Kaiwa looking to deliver this ball further forward. Farouk Mia back into the Uganda Crane squad, and Farouk Mia scoring a goal today against Wakiso. Odongo, Uganda fails to control. Kaiwa, Lukani, Kaiwa, away by Odongo. Then collected here, Emmanuel, aka Messi. Look at him go. It was actually a Okur, rather not Odongo. There's a bit of a switch in jerseys. Sometimes he puts on number 10, sometimes he puts on number 20. Emmanuel. Oh, that's the Emmanuel Mukisa there. The footballer they nicknamed Messi. Amaisi, Odongo, turning well, and solid piece of midfield work there from the 27-year-old Odongo, captain of Kataka. And, he was actually spotted when Kataka went to play a couple of games in Bukedea. Bukedea, basically the district where one of their owners, Isiagi, comes from, and also the vice president of the club. Kataka blessed with some good talented footballers really from the Kataka Academy together with Amus College. It's exactly where the two do come from. Well, we shall be seeing more energy coming in for the Vipers. It will be Watambala coming in very soon, possibly for Higa Najib. Just have very, very good footballers that can change games this Vipers side really. Amaisi, Noah Kizito. Oh, fight for Monyai. Raymond goes to the ground. Be a chance for the substitution to actually confirm on who's getting out for the Vipers. That's the man coming in later. It is going to be Watambala, but coming in for who is the question. Well, Bright Anukani shall be the one to come out. Another front-roving footballer, Watambala, very, very blessed with quick feet and good vision. That's the future of Ugandan football, really. Abdul Karim Watambala coming in for Bright Anukani. Odongo. Well, he wasn't the last to tap that ball. Goes away for a goal kick. Fabian. Mulondo. Long from Mulondo. I'm trying to look for Sentamo here. Swept away well by Wandega. We played now our football really, on our football, and it's still 1-0 in favor of the Vipers. Watambala has already come into the mix here. And this time it was Paul Muchurezi who was brought down in a very, very sweet territory. A territory that a gentleman in the names of Bogosi Biaruhanga will actually vouch for. There's a lot of talking going on in front of the referees, a bit of issues. Bashir Chaze having a word, goalkeeper Edward Kasibante. That's exactly what is coming for him in here. Good control, very good control there from Paul Muchurezi. Looks like Muchurezi shall be the one to deliver. And also Watambala stand, substitution, 20 out, 15 is in. And Emmanuel Mukisa, aka Messi, surely failing to make amends in this match, replaced by Aka. So we don't see what comes in from this corner. Sorry, free kick rather. Tambala. Muchurezi goes for this and punched over the bar. Good flying. Edward Kasibante pulls one for camera, and Paul Mucherezi couldn't believe that was stopped. Well, it was flying into the back of the net. Boy, did you see the flight. Look at this from the keeper. Oh, that's for TV. That's for TV, but good skills, good energy, and good vision there from Kasibante. Confirmation of the substitution. Aka is coming in for Emmanuel. Manikas, header. Aka Manikas coming in here. Vipers will be getting another corner, be brought in by Watambala. Corner for Watambala, driven in well. Away by Odongo, the shot is good and it's firing! What a finish! Alan Kaiwa beautifully struck, and that is how you actually respond in a match. Beautiful, beautiful finish from Alan Kaiwa. Who saw that coming? Well, I didn't see that coming from Kaiwa, but what a thunderbolt! Vipers 2, Kataka 0. But look at this from Kaiwa. Ball cut back in there. Boom! Fireworks! In Chitende. Beautiful vision, beautiful finish. Alan Kaiwa is the man. Well, they love him. They love him here. Came in as a substitute for Bubble Watch and has not disappointed the coach. And now here comes more trouble. Caesar Lobby Manzoki Utoto wa Congo is actually coming in here. Will be more trouble. Lobby's in. Just listen to this. The Vipers fans are making the noise here. And the dust rising up. And not for the good. Because the actual name of Kataka is actually going reverse. It's good play from Akamanikas. Ball is away for another throw-in. Akamanikas actually is Cameroonian. Throw. Why not? It is a weekend, it's a Saturday. And why not actually enjoy the game that you love to enjoy? It's the beauty of football. And that's the man of the moment, Alan Kaiwa. His Thunderbolts extending the lead of the Vipers to 2-0, scoring his very, very first goal in the Uganda Cup this one, Alan Kaiwa. And look at this again from him. Just look at this. Very, very well. One bounce. Boom! He knew exactly what he was doing. Saw the opening. There. Took it. Long pass. The way. Kaiwa allows it to just go away for a throw. It's about 23 minutes remaining to play for. Kaiwa. Dropping that ball further in, but a little bit poor it is. Goes out for a goal kick. Well, later on, we did see the introduction of the big man himself. Lobby Manzoki. Or are they just singing a nursery hymn, head, shoulders, knees and toes? That's exactly what they are singing there. Watambala. Now to Mulondo. Paul. Khalid. Paul. Oh, he does well there. Paul Mucherez. Good skill. Very, very good skills there from Paul Mucheres, and I think the referee could be dashing out a yellow card in here, spilling the aftermath of that foul. Paul Mucheres, and there's been a yellow card dished out really. There was no escaping that one this time round. There goes the collision. Yellow card given out to Kizito Noah. Kizito Noah, 26-year-old and pioneer of Kataka too. He's been with the club from the inception to where we are right now. Collected well. Bobosi, Watambala. Playing football with ease. Look at them. Innocentemu, Watambala. Innocentemu, Watambala. Oh, just making football look very easy. And then stolen away. Here they come again. Driving to the wing side. Chaze. Oh, that's a very poor cross. And confirmation of the yellow card to Noah Kizito. Chaze trying to bring some bit of life in this match. It's a very, very poor ball it was from him, Chaze. Kadisa. Fabian. Khalid. Bobosi. Driving farther now. Here they come, but oof, decent Galiwango. He's failing to get the rhythm right on that ball. Goes out the throw here to Kataka. 20 minutes remaining to play for. They are still leading by 2-0, Vipers. Well, reminding you that tomorrow we have more football for you in the Uganda Cup. It is Police up against Zimbabwe Heroes. The Heroes up against the Cop. Who will be the hero at the end of the day? Who will be the Cop at the end of the day? The match will be live from the Philip Omondi Stadium tomorrow. Currently, Vipers here, leading by 2-0 in Chitende, their very own backyard. Olondo, Fabian, Galiwango, Decent. Decent Galiwango, Watambala. Yunus does very well here, opening up on Kaiwa. Yunus with Kaiwa again. Oh, look at this. Well, where I come from, we learned to play football. This was actually called eating a sumbusa. And indeed, they are enjoying it in here. Watambala driving it deep down. Yunus Sentemu with a cross in here. It's ball cut back, they're looking for Lobby. Onyai. Khalid. Bobosi. Watambala. Oh, zero passing away. It's Yunus Sentemu. And good goalkeeping this time, Edward Kasibante. Oh, he's been outstanding. It's not the first that he has actually made a save from, really. Apart from the 2 goals that were scored. But look at this again from Yunus Sentemu. Good power. Good goalkeeping. Strike kick here to Kataka. This time it was Watambala, the culprit of the foul. Well, 18 minutes are still very many in a match of football. Anything can still happen. We have seen goals scored with about 5, 2, 3, 1 minute of play. That all depends on how you're playing anyways. Alan Kaiwa venturing forward, lifting that ball through, stolen away, perfect by Hassan. Odongo, repossessed. Manzoki, Kalisa, driven through. Kaiwa, Bobosi. Tried very much to cock his gun there, Bobosi. Watambala. Such distance, there is no way you can actually beat the goalkeeper, Edward Kasibante. You've actually seen him make some beautiful saves from close range. From such a distance, you just can't. Apart from the goal scored by Alan Kaiwa, really. beehive of players inside that actually got his sight a little bit covered through. Oh dear, we have a rugby match right now. Foul on Raymond Onyai. It's Ali Walida, wondering what he was doing there. Kahindi receiving some final instructions from his coach. Kahindi Chief, another pioneer of Kataka Football Club. Only 23 years old, really. He's been with the club for a very long time. Also coming in from the academies. It's almost together with Kataka Academy. Fabian away. Foul awarded. We'll talk about Kataka Football Club. You cannot forget to mention their women's team, the She Kataka. So very, very outstanding young footballers in there. Recently, it was a very big name. There was, I think there's a Nandede, also from Kataka, and Namataka. Some of the notable names actually from the ladies' side of Kataka. Well, Namataka actually having a serious injury that actually is being worked on by the club. Did actually get the injury when she was playing some village football with the villagers down in Mbale, and that has actually hindered her progress in the game of football. It's for ladies football, really. Ladies league also going on very well. Oh, Uganda surely blessed with a lot of football. Very sure that very soon. Ooh, there goes another flying tackle coming in from Hassan Wandega. He's okay to continue. Like I said, we shall be having the FUFA drum also in the coming. So there's a lot of football really in Uganda, a lot of football. Well, these footballers are kept very, very busy throughout the year. Free kick. Bobosi and Watambala. Bobosi with a good one. Chances over the bar again. Yunus Sentamu. Well, he would have scored 4 today, Yunus Sentamu. Just failing to keep the ball down and keep his head a little bit down, really. Good delivery from Bobosi. Sweet, sweet, delicious ball. Yunus Sentamu just fails to make it count. Look at that delivery. That's a sweet, tantalizing ball. Bobosi. Mulondo. 14 minutes rather now, 13 to go. Khalid. Mulondo. Now to Mutombora. Fabian. Up front, they continue to press on. Deason Galiwango on the waiting, but this is Khalid Lualida. Deason is actually a little bit further forward, reducing the defense to about 3, so they have more options for the forward. Molondo cooling down the tempo. Uchires. Watambala up against Odong. Khalid. Look at him drive. Yunus Sentamu. Milton Kalisa with the control. Cuts it back in here. Oh, what a waste this time from Khalid Luadida of all people. Surprise, surprise, surprise. It's Khalid there. Substitution, here comes Muzaidan Serukuma. Will be coming in to play more minutes of football. Muzaidan Serukuma, but Zaidan will be coming through, the jersey number 13 coming in for Milton Kalisa. Well, Zaidan Serukuma has actually been up and about in his career till he came back to play the game of football in Uganda. Once played for Gor Mahia Football Club, was loved in there. Zaidan Serukuma, here he is. Set footballer, and they love him here in Chitende. Double substitution. Wanje shall be coming in. Wanje coming in for Okur Swamat. And also Onyai Raymond.
Onyai Raymond comes out and out 24 Mafabi.
No ball deep inside, headed away. Just goes after throwing. So Onyai, who's not actually coming his way today, Onyai. Raymond Onyai, product from Amus, also played in just concluded games in Spain for Fundi of Uganda. And look at this first throw. Amaisi Stephen, long ball, look at that there. It's a slight deflection and goes away for a goal kick. Well, Mafabi, jersey number 24, Shakur. Well, he came in for Nyai Raymond. Then Wanje, Derek, jersey number 19, also came in a while ago. Derek Wanje, another pivotal footballer. He was actually signed in January all the way from IU Mbali campus. One footballer who actually graced the University League very well. Derek Wanje for IU. The Vipers roving further forward now, looking for that option. Anzoki. Still away at the midfield. Good play here. Wanje. Derek Wanje. Moche Ronalds driving that ball onto the far side, trying to open up on Noah. Actually was trying to open up on Mafabi Shakur. He's failing to keep that ball on play. 24, Mafabi Shakur. 9 minutes remaining to play for. Vipers looking comfortable with a 2-cushion lead. Decent Galiwangu. Oh, here comes Zaidan Serukuma. Mose holding and holding. Front now, decent Galiwango on the run. Defended well by Amaisi Stephen. Wanje. Foul for awarding Noah Kizito. Expect that for the offside. Just failing to keep hold of the ball really. Molondo, Manzoki, Molondo, Caesar, back to Molondo, Fabian. Caesar Manzoki, trying very much to keep the ball on play, it's stolen away. Was that an offside? Looks like Caesar was the one who actually passed the ball behind. Running from Khalid, Zaidan Serukuma. Quick feet, swift feet there, and referee awarding a free kick here to Zaidan Serukuma. Noah Kizito, beaten by the swiftness of Zaidan. Look at how swift he goes, taking the space perfectly well to his advantage. Throw in. Galiwango. Bobosi. Looking for decent Galiwango now. The options are bright here for Vipers. Galiwango again. Lays it through. And Watambala goes flying away. That will be a free kick here now to the Vipers in a sweet territory. Down goes Watambala. Looks like Odongo could be the one going to the yellow card book. Oh yes, it's Odongo. Yellow card for Odongo. Or the shin guard that belonged to Watambala actually also jumped off. I guess the color, it was yellow too. Or the mascot is the lion. Fabian Batambala still on the ground. Sorry, Abdul Batambala. And Zoki, not yet on the scoreboard. He's been very outstanding in the league. Lobby, 7 goals last season, no goal yet this season. Oh, here we go, that's the goal. That's the goal that was scored by Innocentemo. Beautiful finish it was, good finish it was there from Innocentemo, but the pass again from Yiga, very outstanding. Defense splitting, ankle breaking. Oh, that's the name of the pass really. And here comes the second goal. Look at this again. Boom, Kaiwa. 2-0. Well, 5 minutes remaining to go. Standing on this is Paul Mucherez. Try very much see if he can actually score a goal for himself, looking for another tally of goals. We've seen some good performance from that goalkeeper there, Kasibante Edward. There's a free kick in here. Well, Fabian Mutombo, I don't know exactly what he's thinking about in there, but it's free kick in here. Paul Mucherez, Galiwango, all stand. I think it will be Paul Mucherez to go for this ball. It's on his favorite foot. Paul Mucherez, good strike, good goalkeeping. Edward Kasibante again. Well, he's been so outstanding, Edward Kasibante. Ball still for the Vipers. They are not yet comfortable. Given away for yet another corner. Well, these remaining 3 minutes are very vital to the quest for both sides. Vipers will surely want to qualify for the last 8 vis-a-vis Kataka if they can really. Low ball, brushing in, it's in! Beautiful finish from Paul Mucherez! From Ntungamo to Wakiso, it's Paul Mucherez. Boy, are they celebrating. He has been lethal. He's been outstanding, really. Why not the pause? Why not the pause for Paul Mucherez? And Paul does it again. And Paul Mucherez comes to the rescue yet again. Vipers 3, Kataka 0. What a finish from Paul Mucherez. Look at this from the reverse. Corner brought in well from the angle. Sweet finish. It's a Paul Mucherez day, and it's a Paul Mucherez finish. Super nice, super finish from a super player in Paul Mucherez. Well, he scored in that 2-0 win over Busoga in the league here. And so far, we have to admit, he keeps on increasing his tally of goals, really. Paul Muturez coming to life. Away by Moche. He's away for another throw in here to the Vipers. Where they continue to look for more. Oh, just reminding that tomorrow's game between Police and Bale Heroes will be airing on Star TV tomorrow. So you'll be able to join us on Star TV tomorrow. Cheers. Kaliwanka. 4 minutes added in here. Bobosi. Oh, Caesar Manzoki trying to cut that ball back in play. Yunus. Oh, he keeps the ball in play. Free and square, Yunus Sentamo. Good skills. Bobosi trying to waste a couple of seconds in this Mutomura. Decent Galiwango. Up front, Yunus Sentamu. Corner kick. The referee says no, it's a goal kick. Well, Hassan Chirunda does not look very happy. He'll be very, very disappointed. Focus right now will be to qualify for the Uganda Premier League. Hassan Chirunda, nothing more. Exiting the Uganda Cup. Why not put all the armory right now to qualify for the big one, the Uganda Premier League, where there is still more hope for you to qualify in there. Kataka at number 3, number 1 Chechume, number 2 Black's Power, number 3 Kataka. Bobosi. Caesar Manzoki. Manzoki yet again. And stayed away there by Namaisi Steven. It's going to be a corner. Well, the 2 goals that the Vipers have scored here have actually come from set pieces. The one scored by Alan Kayiwa and the one scored by Paul Muturezi. All set pieces. See if we can actually get another from here. It's 4 minutes added on, but it's 3-0 the score. Galiwango looking to be the one to deliver this. Decent, it's a short one. Bobosi with the delivery, patched by the keeper. Recollected. Galiwango, corner. Oh, doesn't look a corner. She goes up the goal kick.
Pass out this special announcement to all our fans.
So 2 seconds ready to play for. One pass, Museidan Serukuma goes for fire here. Ooh, very disappointing for Museidan Serukuma. Does apologize for that, really. Has to apologize for that.
100,000 is in desperation. Abantu b'Avipers mutegeezebwa nti ekikombe kyaffe ekisooka ekyokuna kinaatera okutandika era ng'okwewandiisa kugenda maaso ewakontinentawo abawagizi Sunday kale.
Surely the referee will blow the whistle to bring this encounter to an end, and there you go. The center referee blows the whistle to bring this game to an end, and Vipers qualify for the last 8. Well, they're still marching along, making sure that they do everything to qualify to the finale We've not yet gotten the actual district that will be hosting this year's edition, and that's the proprietor over there, Lawrence Mulindwa. All smiles today. Surely he has actually seen his boys qualify well and qualify to the next round. It's been a day where we've seen some pretty good football from both sides, really. Kataka came here and they have given Vipers a game. Vipers surely have not actually gotten their cake to eat it well. They were made to work very, very hard to eat that cake. And Vipers really will be very, very much pleased with the work shown and the work done. But give it to Kataka, the side all the way from Mbale. They also came down here and gave a game to the Vipers. But the goals, as usual, Yunus Sentemu, Alan Kayua, and the man Paul Muchurezi. Those three are the reason as to why we have 3 goals to the Vipers in here and no goal whatsoever for Kataka. But good performance from the goalkeeper, Kasibante Edward. His heroics on the day today have been very outstanding. If it wasn't for him, really, I think Vipers would have had more than 3 goals today. But at the end of the day, in Chitende, this game ends Vipers 3, Kataka 0. Let's go back to studio where John Bansentemu and Fiona, not forgetting the one and only Luwandega, shall be wrapping up this one. Over to you, but it's bye-bye from me until tomorrow, where we bring you Police and Mbale Heroes. Bye-bye.
Well, the reigning champions are 1 foot closer to their double, because surely they have gone 7 points in the league and you don't expect them to fault again when it comes to football. 3-0, that game has finished. My name is John Barnes, Center Mid TBC you're watching. It's the Stanbic Uganda Cup round of 16. The first game is out of the way. 7 other ties to come. But for this particular one, Michael Senfumal Luwandega and Fifi Fiona Mpiki in the middle, they all belong to the Mbogo, to the, oh. No. They belong to the Mamba clan. I belong to the Mbogo clan, for which Yunus Sentamo also does, from where he is. Welcome back, guys.
Let me begin in Uganda. Good to see you. Tetuli ya mamba mazi tunywa gutuli kwatira mu kibanyi na mwenva ligali ya bands. Don't drive us to your clan, but we appreciate.
Okay, let's talk the football.
Football, for me, it's the coaches.
Wow, that one is also sumptuous.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty for me. It's a beauty. I did say, oh my world. He picked up his position, opened up his body, and got the right direction shot for the second. The third one is also a beauty from Muchurezi. So in one game we have a very good pass that bands are called sumptuous. Then we have great goals.
That Muchurezi header reminds me of Majidu Musi. He used to go to the near post and do brush that. Yeah, that is good technique, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, directing the ball onto the target in that position is supreme.
I think Muchurezi is sending a message to the coach to make him a regular starter rather than coming from the bench. That is a great message. But for me, it's the substitutions. Whereas the Kataka coach went for Derek to come in and try to change things, you see the substitutes for Vipers have done it for them. Kayua, Muchurezi, Manzoke, of course, not so much into it, but then the work is done by others.
Yeah. Michael Senfumal Luwandega, you talked about the coach. You asked the coach. By the way, thank you guys. Fifi, look at me. I thank you for calling the shots you called, and coach, the Brazilian and Portuguese responded to you. I think you must have put a call through to them.
It all goes with the live stream. It all goes with the live stream, because when the Brazilian in Robertinho goes down to the dugout, he always has to check out the live stream, and he knows that we also see the game and think.
That's on your TV, on his phone.
He follows your TV and he knows exactly what to do, because we also analyze the game according to what we see. But looking at the substitutions he made, they were just spot on, because the introduction of Manzoki gave Yunus Sentamu a lively game, and the same applies to the introduction of Alan Kaiwa. This is a young lad that never gets enough playing time, but he comes on and proves a point. Then Muchurezi also coming off the bench to prove a point that he scored up against Busoga in the Uganda Premier League. He still has the scoring boots and he can score more goals for you given the playing time. But a friend of mine, Mzaidan Serunkuma, he's still failing to deliver, even after being given about 10 minutes to prove to the fans out there that he is one of the strikers that are supposed to be given playing time at the Vipers. Still, he has failed to deliver. The young lad in Disan Galiwango, having failed to convert the penalty, he comes with a late assist for Paul Muchwere's goal that will whitewash the failure to score the penalty for the Venoms.
And of course, you saw the big man, Rollins Brinda, with that green. It wasn't a smile, it was a grin. It's a testament that he likes these things. But wait, finally, cometh the hour, cometh the man is when he puts out that smile. 3-0 his team and won. But I'll remind you that football continues. The round of 16 continues here tomorrow. There is a police against Mbale Heroes. It's going to be at the Philip Omondi. Then elsewhere in Imbarara, if you're in Imbarara, your Mbara City will be playing Iganga Young. Fifi.
Yeah, but I think they have to win that because they're already struggling in the league, are likely to be relegated if they don't do all they do like they used to do in the past seasons, getting those penalties. I'm not going to that, but for Claire Mlindo, Mami Haley, Becky, Cynthia Nachimera, Shama, Derek, most of them are watching Sky, and everybody who loves the Uganda Cup, and those Vipers fans who know these are some of the games where you need to walk bragging off, where you need to say we did it. The Kataka goalkeeper, if my memory serves me right, was Ichitende for the junior team, more so even the school. So in the first half, you would see that he understood some of the boys he grew up with, but in the second half, it was a different approach. Players from different clubs came in, they had to deliver. But for me, Alan Kaiwa's goal stands out for the match.
Okay, but still, however much Kasibante has conceded 3, I feel he has done enough for the Kataka side, because they would have conceded 5 or 6.
Especially because Vipers ran rampant in the first half, but I kept them at bay. I think that's all time we had for guys.
Yeah.
Unless if you say otherwise.
No, we are
Ugandans
waiting
up there without you, surely we can't be.
Yeah.
But tomorrow's game is on Star TV. Police against Mbale Heroes. There will be finer things on Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, but still, Star TV belongs to Uganda Broadcasting Corporation. See you again tomorrow. Thanks for being a part of this. Very great appreciation to the management of Uganda Broadcasting Corporation TV, and of course, the management of the Federation of Uganda Football Associations that see us as the best. But it's